Matthew McConaughey moved down to the ranch in Texas, where he had a heartfelt conversation with his wife. He made a pact with her that he wouldn't return to acting unless offered roles he truly wanted to do. A Hollywood icon known for his distinctive voice, the Texas-born actor rose to fame in the 1990s, eventually won the Academy Award for Best Actor. But it's not just his career that captures attention. His love life is equally fascinating. Before his 12-year marriage to Camila Alves, Matthew McConaughey had an extensive romantic history, including high-profile relationships with some of Hollywood's most recognized actresses and models. Recently, Matthew made a surprising announcement about his wife, revealing some shocking truths he could no longer keep to himself. Join us as we uncover the real story behind this fairy tale romance. In a heartfelt reflection, Matthew shared how Camila Alves has deeply influenced the man he has become. Despite his celebrity status and public image before meeting her, he admitted that who he is today wouldn't be possible without Camila. He revealed that, throughout his many romantic adventures, he was only partially the man he is now. When Camila entered his life, she changed him in ways he never imagined. What McConaughey finds remarkable about Camila is her unexplainable influence, despite all the changes he's undergone. This paradox forms an intriguing part of their love story. How can someone profoundly change a person without even trying? As Matthew pieced together Camila's approach, he realized she wasn't interested in altering him but rather encouraged him to be his authentic self. For Matthew, this was a stark contrast to what he'd experienced before. He wasn't sure if unconditional love was even possible. Approaching 40 and still unmarried, Matthew felt the pressure to settle down, but didn't want anxiety to push him into rushed decisions. Then, just as he stopped searching, Camila walked into his life. At 53, the Hollywood star became a different man. In the first 6 years of their marriage, Matthew and Camila rarely spent more than 9 days apart. He describes their love as something he never doubts. Often referring to Camila as his better half, Matthew speaks warmly about their relationship, which has now spanned 18 years. In his book Green Lights, Matthew McConaughey shares insights about their love story, emphasizing how Camila Alves' independence and support have positively influenced him. He highlights the supportive nature of their partnership, explaining that Camila encourages him to be his best self, something that has had a lasting impact on him. This speaks to the deep mutual respect they share. Following Matthew's public announcement, blogs and relationship experts quickly analyzed the nuances of their relationship. Fans and the general public buzzed over his revelation about how Camila helped shape him into the man he is today. For many, this story is both heartwarming and touching. It's rare for a Hollywood star to credit his transformation to a woman who never even tried to change him. Unsurprisingly, reactions online have been mixed. Some fully embrace the romantic narrative, celebrating Camila as a modern-day fairy godmother who transformed a carefree lover boy into a devoted husband. Others are more skeptical, arguing that Matthew's personal growth was inevitable with or without Camila, that, as he matured, a desire for stability was natural, and Camila just happened to be there when the time came. Then there's the group, curious about how Camila managed to influence him so deeply, eager to explore the superpowers women hold in relationships. From a professional standpoint, psychologists and relationship experts often credit the power of supportive partnerships for such transformations. In healthy relationships, one partner creates an environment where the other feels accepted and encouraged. Real change can happen not by forcing someone to be different, but by inspiring them to grow. Camila's approach seems to reflect this perfectly. She didn't push Matthew to change. Instead, she let him find his way while serving as his anchor. Some experts note that Matthew was ready for change, but needed the right person to spark it. Camila's presence acted as a mirror, reflecting the potential he always had but perhaps hadn't fully recognized within himself. It's not that she fixed him. Because he wasn't broken, she simply helped him focus on becoming his best self. Shortly after they made their union official, Matthew won the Academy Award for his role in Dallas Buyers Club 2013. Skeptics argue that such transformations are rare. Still, Matthew's story resonates because it taps into a universal truth that love, and genuine and supportive, can bring out the best in us. One thing is clear: Matthew's announcement has sparked meaningful conversation, and the story is far from over. Having had numerous high-profile relationships before Camilla, Matthew has often described these past romances as formative experiences that helped him understand what he truly wanted in a partner. Let's take a quick detour to explore his romantic history and why Matthew believes Camilla stands in a class of her own, the spark of true affection. Matthew McConaughey's journey with Camilla Alves. Matthew met Camilla Alves in 2006 at a bar in Los Angeles. At the time, he was an established actor known for romantic comedies and was just beginning to transition into more serious roles. Matthew McConaughey was transitioning into more serious roles when he met Camilla Alves, a Brazilian model and television host who was relatively new to the Hollywood scene. Their meeting was completely by chance. McConaughey encountered Alves at a club on Sunset Boulevard while out with friends. He was immediately captivated by her beauty and presence. Unlike his past encounters, he didn't rely on a typical pickup line or even introduce himself by name. In previous relationships, he often felt the pressure of fame and prying public eyes. But his connection with Camilla felt genuine and refreshing. Alves didn't initially recognize him, which McConaughey found appealing because it allowed their interaction to be authentic and free from the influence of his celebrity status. During their first meeting, they quickly discovered common ground. Through shared values and passions, their first date happened just 3 nights after they met, and McConaughey was eager to see her again almost immediately. He expressed his excitement about going on another date every other night. Before meeting Camilla Alves, Matthew McConaughey had been involved in several relationships that shaped his views on love and commitment. Eventually marrying Camilla in 2012, McConaughey's romantic history includes several notable relationships with high-profile actresses. In the late 1990s, he dated Sandra Bullock after they co-starred in A Time to Kill 1996. Their romance was widely covered in the media, and both have spoken fondly of each other since their split. Bullock's grounded nature and comedic timing likely appealed to McConaughey, as he was still establishing his identity in Hollywood. In the early 2000s, he was linked to actress Ashley Judd. Unlike his earlier affair, this relationship was relatively private, but attracted media attention due to both actors' rising fame. Judd's strong personality and career ambitions may have resonated with McConaughey, who was navigating the complexities of newfound celebrity. Also in the early 2000s, McConaughey had a brief relationship with actress Penelope Cruz. They starred together in Sahara 2005, and their on-screen chemistry translated into a real-life romance, though it was short-lived. Cruz's vibrant personality and international background added an exciting dimension to their relationship. One of McConaughey's more publicized relationships was with Brazilian supermodel Gisele Bündchen. They dated from 2006 until early 2007, and their celebrity status made them a popular tabloid couple. This relationship reinforced the notion that McConaughey is often drawn to strong, independent women. However, like his other relationships, this one ended as both pursued demanding careers that likely took them on different paths. Around this time, McConaughey met Camilla Alves, who was also Brazilian, but she didn't come directly after Bündchen. He was again romantically linked to singer and actress Jessica Simpson around 2007. Their relationship was marked by playful, public appearances and media buzz, but eventually fizzled as both moved on to other commitments. Then came Camilla Alves. While his previous relationships were much talked about, none led to long-term commitments. McConaughey has often reflected on these experiences, saying they taught him valuable lessons about love, compatibility, what he truly wanted in a partner. Though McConaughey enjoyed the excitement of dating some of Hollywood's most famous women, it was with Camilla that he found something deeper, an authentic connection that would eventually change the course of his life. Despite dating some of the most beautiful women in Hollywood, Matthew McConaughey felt something was still missing. According to him, those relationships lacked the depth and mutual support he later found with Camilla Alves. However, And this didn't mean the women themselves were the problem, or that they weren't right for him. McConaughey has revealed that his mindset and attitude during those earlier relationships largely influenced their outcomes. He has openly shared that during his early romantic escapades, he was more focused on embracing his newfound fame and enjoying the single life, rather than actively seeking a serious relationship. He was a free spirit, content with his lifestyle, but meeting Camila changed his perspective permanently. As their relationship progressed, McConaughey grew to deeply appreciate Camila's persona and strong work ethic qualities. He hadn't noticed or valued as much in some of his previous relationships. He also felt far less pressure and fewer expectations with Camila. Her supportive approach allowed their bond to deepen, and he soon began to see her as someone who could be a lifelong partner. That's when the transition to serious commitment became clear. Camila Alves later shared that she was initially hesitant about dating someone as famous as Matthew, concerned about the intense public scrutiny that would come with it. Nevertheless, their undeniable chemistry led them to start dating shortly after meeting. After several years together, McConaughey proposed to Camila on Christmas Day 2011. They married on June 9, 2012. In an intimate ceremony at their home in Austin, Texas, the wedding was attended by close family and friends, reflecting their desire for privacy despite their public lives. If you think this beautiful love story was perfect, think again. The McConaughey's faced challenges beyond the public eye. Camila dealt with her own personal struggles, and together, they navigated the constant curiosity and scrutiny of the media. The shared values they discovered early on have been a cornerstone throughout their 12 years of marriage. So, what challenges did the McConaughey's face, and how have those experiences shaped their journey? What shared values have helped them maintain their lasting bond? Let's find out as their relationship blossomed. Matthew and Camila faced the typical challenges any couple encounters, but with the added pressure of public attention, they had to find ways to blend their lives while maintaining their individual identities. McConaughey has spoken about how important it was for him to find someone who could match his energy and ambition while remaining grounded. He publicly praises Camila for how she complements him both personally and professionally. The couple shares similar values around family and life goals, which have been fundamental to their relationship. One of the most significant aspects of their bond is their commitment to parenting. They have 3 children: Levi, born in 2008, Vida, born in 2010, and their youngest, Livingston, born in 2012. Both parents are actively involved in their children's lives and prioritize family time despite busy careers. McConaughey frequently discusses his parenting philosophy, which centers on love, respect, and open communication. He encourages his children to be independent thinkers, while providing them with a strong moral foundation. Camila shares this approach, emphasizing gratitude, kindness, hard work. The couple often shares glimpses of their family life on social media, showcasing fun outings, adventures, and everyday moments that highlight their close-knit family. They are known for taking family trips together, creating lasting memories. Like many celebrity couples, McConaughey and Alves have faced challenges related to public scrutiny. The pressures of fame can strain relationships, but they have managed to stay strong by relying on their mutual respect, love, and shared values to maintain a strong bond. Matthew McConaughey and Camila Alves prioritize open communication and mutual support. They have openly discussed how they navigate the challenges of being in the public eye, while striving to maintain a sense of normalcy for their children. McConaughey has mentioned that he tries to shield his family from excessive media attention. Whenever possible, valuing privacy deeply, he carefully chooses which aspects of his personal life to share publicly. This approach helps create a secure environment for their children where fame is a part of their parents' lives, but not overwhelming or all-consuming. Sharing common values and interests, both are passionate about health and wellness. They often enjoy outdoor activities together as a family, such as hiking and surfing. Additionally, they both strongly believe in giving back to the community. Matthew has been involved in various charitable endeavors over the years, while Camila participates in philanthropic activities focused on education and health initiatives. Their shared commitment to philanthropy strengthens their bond, allowing them to connect as partners working toward common goals beyond their immediate family. Effective communication is vital in any relationship. McConaughey values Camila's perspective during discussions and disagreements. He appreciates her ability to challenge him while providing support when needed. Though they are known as a power couple, they also honor individuality within their marriage. Both have pursued successful careers independently, maintaining a balance that allows them to grow personally and together. They encourage each other's ambitions while ensuring they make quality time for family. Camila's entrepreneurial work with her lifestyle brand McConaughey complements McConaughey's acting career, and she remains engaged in modeling projects. As well, despite this seemingly balanced approach, the couple has experienced internal tensions and friction, often rooted in their cultural differences. Matthew was born and raised in Texas, immersed in Southern culture, known for its strong family ties, traditional values, and laid-back lifestyle. His Texan upbringing instilled in him a love for adventure and a deep appreciation for nature, which he often shares with his children. In contrast, Camila hails from Brazil, where cultural norms emphasize warmth, expressiveness, and close-knit family bonds. Brazilian family gatherings often involve large groups of relatives coming together to celebrate with food, music, and dance. Camila's upbringing stressed community and connection, values she strives to instill in her own family. These cultural differences have led to subtle but meaningful disagreements. For example, while Matthew might prioritize outdoor activities and individual pursuits for their children, Camila may place more emphasis on social interactions and community involvement. Their cultural backgrounds also influence their parenting styles. McConaughey's Texan roots favor independence, whereas Camila's Brazilian heritage highlights family connections and traditions. She is known for celebrating her culture by cooking traditional Brazilian meals and sharing stories from her childhood with their kids. This blend of parenting styles creates a rich and dynamic environment for their children. But it can also lead to moments of tension when their approaches diverge. One of the biggest challenges stemming from these cultural differences has been Camila's relationship with her mother-in-law. The early days of Matthew and Camila's romance were marked by ups and downs, particularly due to the dynamics between Camila and Mary Kathleen McConaughey, known affectionately as Mam K. Mam K has always been a significant and influential figure in Matthew's life, but her initial treatment of Camila reportedly caused tension within the family. When Camila first entered the picture, Mam K had high expectations for her son's partner. Protective of Matthew, she may have had reservations about Camila, which contributed to early friction in their relationship. Camila Alves faced challenges early on in joining the McConaughey family, largely influenced by cultural differences and concerns over her son's well-being. This created an uncomfortable atmosphere for Camila as she worked to find her place within the family. Delving deeper into her initial struggles, Camila's introduction to the McConaughey family was like a rigorous initiation. Her mother-in-law, Mary Kathleen McConaughey, known as Mam K, subjected her to a series of tests that left Camila feeling scrutinized and at times hurt. For example, Mam K would sometimes call Camila by the names of Matthew's ex-girlfriends, which was both confusing and painful. Additionally, she often spoke to Camila in a broken version of Spanish, seemingly trying to challenge or unsettle her. Camila admitted that Mam K's behavior felt like a test of her resilience, creating significant tension between them despite her genuine efforts to build a connection. One notable incident occurred when Camila invited Mam K on a business trip to Istanbul. Instead of bonding, Mam K shared stories that only deepened the divide, eventually sparking a heated argument between the two women. Caught in the middle, Matthew often found himself playing mediator, trying to balance his mother's expectations with his wife's feelings. The situation reached a turning point when Camila, in a moment of frustration, stood up for herself and confronted Mam K directly. After their exchange, Mam K acknowledged Camila's strength, saying, "Okay, now you're in." It's marked the beginning of a new phase in their relationship. It became clear that Mam K's earlier behavior was less about outright rejection and more about asserting her role within the family dynamic. Matthew explained that the McConaughey family has a tradition of testing newcomers as a rite of passage. He described it as a way to ensure that those joining the family can handle its unique mix of challenges and humor. Jokingly, he remarked that the family might make you cry before welcoming you back with a drink, highlighting their brand of tough love as an essential part of their familial bond. Though some fans criticized McConaughey's actions as toxic, Matthew defended his mother, emphasizing that she was simply looking out for him and testing Camila's commitment. He noted that humor and resilience are deeply valued in their family, even if that approach doesn't resonate with everyone. Today, Camila and McConaughey share a close bond, often seen enjoying each other's company and sharing laughter. What do you think about the McConaughey family's approach to fame and family dynamics? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories like this. Check out the video on your screen next year. Going to love it.